In this podcast, I'm going to show you something that has come up in some of our imported courses. If you go to the grades area and go to manage grades, you'll notice here as I scroll down, there are a couple grade items, the midterm exam and the final exam, that have negative point values for a maximum number of points. So if I go back to content and then scroll down to the midterm exam, if I try and edit anything, I'm just going to delete something here to show you what happens. If I hit update, it gives me an error, but it doesn't really tell me what the problem is. It just tells me it was unable to complete the request. So I'll go ahead and click OK, and if I go ahead and click on exam again to go in and look at it in the viewer, once again, if I notice it did not save that change, and if I get rid of that here and try once again to update it, it gives me an error. However, if you go to Dropbox and then here's the midterm exam, I'll click on to edit it. Here it's easy to notice that there is a problem, that it has a negative point value. But if I would try and change something here, it's going to give me a different error message. So once again, I've deleted the same information. When I go down and hit save and close, I now get information about the fact that the point value has to be between 0.01 and 9 billion. What I get here is a warning that is not a valid point value. So it's pretty evident here what the problem is. But trying to edit that within the content area, it's not clear what the problem is. Now to fix this, what has to happen is, this is supposed to be worth 125 points. So I'm going to update this one to 125 points and hit save and close. Now I also need to go to the grades area and to manage grades, and then scroll down to the midterm exam, and actually I need to click on the name here, scroll down to the point value for maximum points, and put in 125 points here as well. So that has to be changed in two places. And now if I go back to the content area and go to that midterm exam, I'm able to go in and update. Notice it did actually change, because when I was in the grades area, or excuse me, when I was in the Dropbox area, I made the change to the text, and I also changed the point value. So it then saved my information. I'm going to go ahead and click update here, and now I have the ID back in, and I did not receive an error message. So one thing you may want to check in your courses is go into the grades area under grades, click on manage grades, and look to see if you have any items that have a negative value in the maximum points column. And to correct that, you'll need to correct it both here on the grade item and in the Dropbox itself. The Dropbox is the only place where we've seen this appear. We've not seen it in discussion forums or quizzes.